It's Maddie Morphin time!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to It's Maddie Morphin, and boy do we have a lot to catch up on. And we are going to be talking Playmates, the timeline, the toys, the reveals, the mock reveals, everything in between from beginning to where we are today. So, before we get fully started, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. And leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about everything going on with the Playmates toy line. So, back in May 2024, it was announced that the licensing deal between Hasbro and Playmates Toys was happening for the Power Rangers toy line. That they were going to be releasing a kids-based toy line in 2025. Remember that, kids-based toy line. I know I'm speaking to a lot of collectors, maybe a few kids too, but they focused on a kids-based toy line for 2025. They got the licensing rights for action figures, blasters, plush, role play, vehicles, and accessories. So, and accessories could be a wide array of things. So we'll have to just continue to wait and see what else they bring out. But we do have some news, and obviously it's a little bit late, but I don't like to do a rush video. I want to get you the information that is true, released. I don't want to do too much speculation. If I do speculation, it's going to be my own 100% complete speculation. So, the end of January, we got the reveal. Actually, that one was the true reveal of just the name of the toy line that was coming to us in 2025. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition. Few weeks go by and then we get the reveal, the actual reveal, where they release the silhouettes of the red, blue, black, pink, yellow, and green action figures, all holding their power weapons, clearly visible, which is awesome. So it got us speculating, what is this gonna actually look like, even though they called it an official reveal. So we fast forward a couple more weeks and we get the true reveal. So on the 24th, I saw a proposed leaked image, and I took it with a grain of salt because I didn't think that the figures matched the silhouettes that we had previously been shown. They just looked a little off, and you could tell that they were automorphin flip heads. I've always called them flip heads, but automorphin figures of the original 6 Rangers, the original 5 and the green 6. So on the 25th, it's officially revealed that the automorphing figures are going to be in the Reignition line. Do I think that that is all? No, because I still don't stand behind that what was revealed for the automorphing figures actually matches with that first image. And I'll get to that theory a little bit later. On the 25th, we were truly 100% confirmed that these items will be coming in the first wave of the 2025 line. The automorphin figures, a combinable Megazord, a power morpher, and a power blaster. So we're going to break these down a little bit, and we're going to go with the comicbook.com article because they did release the official descriptions. And we're going to start with the automorphin figures. With a simple press of a lever, each Power Ranger morphs from its teenage self to its Mighty Morphin Ranger hero. Collect all of the Power Rangers at $9.99 a piece. It's a pretty good price for a kid's toy line. Again, remember that when you're complaining about what they look like. It is a kid's toy line, and $9.99 is not a bad price. So you're looking at about $50 for the whole line, where we were paying $50 for 2 figures in the Lightning collection that didn't really have a good kid line going alongside it either. So we're all collecting the Mighty Morphin, and let's gripe, it's Mighty Morphin. But is it Mighty Morphin? But is it Mighty Morphin? Because it has to be Mighty Morphin. You know they're not going to start anywhere else, and we'll see where they go. Hopefully this line is successful. Hopefully with the completion of lines, full sets, with them off the bat revealing the original 6 Rangers all together, it's not coming in waves. And if it does come in waves, I think what we'll get is the evil Space Rangers in waves. But starting off with that core 5, it does remind us of thinking back on the 90s, and Bandai put out everything so you could recreate or play along with the TV show, having the evil space aliens and the Ranger action figures. So I think this is a good start for them, and $9.99 again, not a bad price. So we also were shown images of the combinable Dino Megazord. All 5 original Zords at $17.99 a piece. And with the way that the official description reads, that's exactly what it sounds like. It's $17.99 a piece, and I have some questions about that. As the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers summon the spirits of their mighty Dinozords, they can take on Rita's giant alien monsters and come together to form the Megazord. This incredible combination comes to life when you collect each of the 5 Power Ranger Dinozords and combine them to build the battle-ready Megazord in 2 modes, tank mode and fighting mode. And then it just says $17.99. So I have some speculation on this $17.99 price point based off the images we're shown of the Dinozords themselves. Because we all know that the Pink Ranger Pterodactyl Zord is tiny. So why am I paying $17.99 a piece for these things? Or do they do what Hasbro did and put 2 of them in a pack for $17.99, the other 2 in a pack for $17.99, and then the T-Rex Megazord for $17.99? I could see that happening again, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. What I think is going to happen is the original silhouettes are a completely different figure for the Power Ranger, and each Zord is going to come with that figure for $17.99. Now that I would pay for, if it's the action figure and the Zord. $17.99 for just how they look, how they're made. I would pay the $17.99 a piece for those. If you were getting a combinable Zord and a more, a basic figure. So like no action, no automorphin, just a basic figure that's posable, comes with the silver gray solid colored weapons instead of the colored ones that are coming with the automorphin figures. I could see that, and I do like that it is going to be able to go into both modes. I don't know any Megazord that has come out that doesn't combine into both modes. I know there are figures, different toys where it's just the fighting mode, which is fine if it's sold that way. So I don't have an issue with that. But also in these images, you'll notice that they redesigned the power coins for this line. And that's going to cause issues or concerns for me a little bit later down the reading, that why? You're going with the full classic, and let's zoom in on one of these automorphin figures and see if we can see any details in the morpher on the figure itself. So as we zoom in on these figures, you can't really tell, and I don't know if that's an editing thing or if that's just the quality of the product, but there's not really details in any of the morphers on these automorphin figures. And we aren't revealed what the lever looks like either. I like the older toys where it was just the little, you actually use the morpher to do it. So why couldn't we bring that? That makes so much sense. Using the morpher to morph the figure. Now I'm assuming it's going to be a lever on the back. I never opened the retro auto Morphin, so I'm not exactly sure what the lever was like on those. But these power coins, I don't know why they need to redesign them. They're fine as they are, but we'll see. And then we were also talked about in this comic book article that we don't have images for these just yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming out this weekend with Toy Fair coming up. The Power Morpher. Every Power Ranger needs their Power Morpher to summon the spirits of their Dinozord and become the alien fighting heroes that are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This Power Morpher comes with all 5 Power Ranger coins and has over 40 sounds and phrases. The Power Morpher recognizes each coin and unlocks each of those Dinozord custom phrases and sounds. And this is going to retail for about $16.99. So I do like that it's going to have the phrases and sounds. It doesn't mention anything about lights. And this is where my concern is. The redesign of the coins in the image for the combinable Dinozord, are those going to be the coins that we get for the Power Morpher? Or are we going to be seeing the clear, original, classic Power Coins? I really hope it's the classic Power Coins. It will definitely turn away even adult collectors, I think, if they redesign the coins fully for the Power Morpher as well. And then finally, the last thing that was revealed to be coming out in this line so far is the Blade Blaster. When it's time to take on Rita and her evil aliens, you need the Power Ranger Blade Blaster. 2 weapons in one. The Blade Blaster starts as the Power Ranger Blaster and then morphs into the extended sword that can be used in any battle. The Blade Blaster comes with over 20 sounds and phrases and includes lights with every blast. Power Rangers, Blade Blaster's up. And the Blade Blaster is looking to retail for $19.99. And again, not a bad price for 20 sounds, phrases, and this one has lights. Whereas the Morpher, lights weren't announced, but it could still be a possibility. So we'll have to wait and see. So for now, I don't think that's a bad start for a bunch of things being announced. And like I said, Toy Fair is this weekend, so we could see so much more announced. But what do you think of this so far? The Automorphin figures, the combinable Dino Megazord, a Power Morpher, Power Blaster, and who knows what else. With Toy Fair being this weekend, what else could be coming? And what else could be announced? And I have a few things that I think could easily be announced this weekend to just add to the excitement or disdain of this Playmates toy line. So this weekend, March 1st through the 4th, is the New York Toy Fair. And what I think could easily be announced is a White Ranger flip head to go along with the other Morphin figures. And then what is the point of having the Power Ranger figures if they don't have anyone to fight? So I think we will see our first looks at the evil space aliens this weekend. I definitely hope that it starts with Rita. If we're not getting a White Ranger announced, we don't need to get Lord Zed first. I want to see Rita first and her minion. Let's get the Moon Base core group together right out the bat. And a putty. We'll throw a putty in there too. So I think we'll get putties. I think we'll get Goldar. I think we'll get, hopefully Rita. I really hope we'll get Rita in the beginning. And we'll probably get one of the weekly baddies. So we'll probably get, I would say, King Sphinx. I think that would be a safe one. He's also one of my favorites. So, or Eye Guy. Eye Guy is a fan favorite. He's also spooky looking. So those are my top, right off the cuff, like what we could get for the evil space aliens. And to go along with our combinable Dinozord, I think we could easily see a Dragonzord announced this weekend that can combine with the Dino Megazord to get what I think are some of the best looking Zords. So the Dragonzord in battle mode, the Dino Ultrazord, yes. So I think we could easily see Dragonzord being announced this weekend. That is their big holds for the big reveal of everything this weekend. I literally think that this weekend we will get everything announced that's coming in 2025. And I think it will all be on store shelves the same day. Just like in the 90s when they rushed everything out to the stores to get it all out. That's all I can hope for. I have 2 more predictions for this weekend. With the Power Morpher coming, I think we could easily see a Green Ranger, White Ranger, Power Morpher. How I think they could handle this is put out a Green Ranger Morpher with the gold, just the Green Ranger coin this time, and then either with the White Ranger figure or a later down the line, or possible this weekend as well, Tiger Zord. I could easily see us doing a Green Ranger Morpher, Green Ranger coin, and then releasing the White Ranger coin with the Zord or with a figure. And then to go along with our Dragonzord announcement, I think the next safe bet for a toy line weapon would be the Dragon Dagger to go along with the Dragonzord. I think it just makes most sense. We could easily see the other weapons get announced down the line, but I really think that's down the line. So, with everything that we've gone over today, what are your thoughts on the Playmates toy line? What are your thoughts on Mighty Morphin, Power Rangers, Reignition? So, we will see each other on the other side of Toy Fair, and we'll keep following the Playmates toy line as it goes along.